Sonos has heard the cry of those who want a great full range experience, but maybe want to pair it up with, say, a beam or a ray. Something smaller, and they need something equally compact to go with it. Enter the Sonos Sub Mini. Hey everybody, I'm Luke. Welcome back to the Gramophone channel. Before we get into the details of the Sonos Sub Mini and why this is a special little unit, don't forget to subscribe to the Gramophone channel and click that little bell icon right down there so you won't miss out on any of our upcoming highlights. Here's your question of the day. Do you currently own a sub at home, or are you in the market? Because if you are, you might want to keep watching. The Sonos Sub Mini. What is cool about this unit? Well, if you've watched our video of the other Sonos Sub, you probably already know most of the details, as most of that remains. Really, what this product is setting out to do is give us about the most bass performance we can squeeze out of a smaller cabinet, just a smaller unit overall. Sonos has taken the design of their beloved larger sub, simply known as the Sonos Sub, and squeezed it down into a little bit smaller proportions to make it more room friendly for some of us. Obviously, it doesn't have the tremendous output of the original, but it still is very respectable for its size. How does it do that? Well, really, it's quite simple. You make a nice, solid, and rigid enclosure, which can house powerful amplifiers that then drive two opposed woofers. And by opposed, if you look through the hole here, can you still see me? You'll actually see two 6-inch drivers built into the interior of this unit. But the peculiar thing is, unlike most opposed setups where they're either facing opposite of each other or pointed in generally different directions, Sonos is going for a bit of a force multiplying effect here, and that has two positive effects. One, by summing the output of two woofers literally firing directly into each other and then creating a cascade of bass energy that fires out both ports of the sub, we're just simply getting more output for our money, if you will. As in, we're taking two small products, making them sound bigger by getting them both to deliver to one signal or one primary output. The other is by having two opposed woofers, one on the left, one on the right, at least from this perspective, we're also not only creating more energy, but because we have two counterbalancing forces firing in opposite directions, we're also creating less distortion. And that's precisely what we want. Nice, deep bass energy, not rattle, rattle, rattle from lamps and loose ceiling tiles. As for how the Sonos Sub Mini actually works and you use it, it's really like any other Sonos product, and that's why it's wonderful. You get this sub, you plug it into the wall, you press the connect button on the side, you pull out your phone, click add product, your phone will see it, it will add it, and then it will ask you what other Sonos product do you want to pair it up to. You select, boom, you're done, you set it and forget it. It is gotta be about the easiest process I've ever seen in all the audio world, and I wholeheartedly believe that virtually anyone, even your grandmother, can do it. And in the worst case scenario where someone is struggling with it, getting help with it is very simple because it is straightforward. And of course, installing audio systems is our bread and butter here at Gramophone, so we will happily integrate a Sonos Sub Mini, or really any other Sonos product for that matter, into your home. Everything taken care of for you. Just hit the power button on your TV and get to watching. As for the experience of using this Sub Mini, it is very indicative of its older brother, much the same character. It's just smaller. There is a little bit less output, but all in all, I am impressed with what it can do for its size. I think it's a great product for the money, and if you have, say, a Sonos Beam sitting at home, and you're looking for a little bit more, but you didn't want to get a larger sub, or you didn't want to go up to the larger arc because space is a concern, this is absolutely positively the product for you, and you should look at one of these well and hard. If you are looking for a great but compact solution for putting more bass into your room, and the original sub was awesome, but maybe just a bit much for you, your prayer has been answered. Head on over to skybygramophone.com by clicking the link down below and pick up a Sonos Sub Mini for yourself after a secure checkout, and you'll get it with fast and free shipping straight to your door. And you can find the Sonos Sub Mini for right around $430. So basically, take the cost of, say, like a Beam Gen 2 at $449, almost double that, and for less than $1,000, you've got a really competent setup at home. So, if you guys had fun today, felt like you learned anything by watching this video, sure hope you did, hit that like button and drop a comment down below if you have any additional questions for me, because I'd love to be able to help you out. And of course, don't forget about my question of the day. Guys, thank you so much for watching and hanging out with me today. Hope you have some fun learning about new Sonos stuff like I do. Be seeing you.